Hi, thanks for tuning in. I wanted to share a strategy with you that I recently used with a buyer that ultimately helped him buy a home in a multiple offer situation, and we just closed on it today. So he was really happy that we used this strategy. He had never heard of this strategy before, but ultimately he was glad that we did use this strategy. This was a home that went on the market and within 24 hours had 16 to 20 showings and had a half a dozen to a dozen offers, I believe 8 to be exact, and we used this strategy, and it was ultimately what put him over the top, and it's why he is in the house today. So I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Tom Reinberg. I'm a realtor in the Jacksonville, St. Johns County, Florida area. I've been selling homes for the last 18 years. I've sold hundreds of homes to buyers and sellers just like yourself, and would be glad to help you as well. The market is really hot, and the market is always changing. Over the last 18 years, I've had to adjust and use different strategies in different types of markets. We were really hot in the early 2000s. Then obviously we had the crash, we had the short sale market, the foreclosure market, and then we had kind of a stagnation market for years. And now we're in a really hot market. And it's really hot because there's a lack of inventory. So, you always have to be creative, and you need a realtor that's creative and uses different strategies. Otherwise, you're missing out. You're not getting the home that you really wanted. So I'm going to share that strategy with you just in a minute. But first, I'd like you to like our page and subscribe to our page, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. And on Facebook, in the upper right-hand corner, there is a button you can click on that has my contact information, my phone number, and you can call and text me if you'd like me to help you buy a home in the Northeast Florida area, whether it's Clay County, Duval County, Nassau County, St. Johns County, Jacksonville, Orange Park, Green Cove Springs, St. Johns, Florida, St. Augustine, the beaches, anywhere. I have sold homes in those areas, so would be glad to help you with your home purchase. Another thing is you can go to our website, homesforsalestjohns.com. Again, that's homesforsalestjohns.com. And you won't be hounded and harassed by a bunch of different realtors like you would if you go on the national websites like Zillow, Realtor.com, Homes.com, and a number of other sites where they sell your information to realtors. And the next thing you know, you're being called by realtor after realtor, and that can be frustrating as well. So homesforsalestjohns.com, and I'll put that in the information below. And you can always go there and search for homes uninterrupted without being hassled by a bunch of different realtors or other marketers as well. We do not sell your information. Now, the strategy that we used was called an escalatory clause. An escalatory clause is an addendum that you add to the contract, and it basically states that you're willing to pay X amount of dollars over asking price, no more than this amount, or you're willing to pay X amount over the highest priced offer, no more than this amount. Now, in our situation, like I said, there was 8 total offers. Now, 6 offers, the realtors never advised their buyer to use an escalatory clause. So they were out, and they were down to just 2 offers with escalatory clause. And that was another agent who was smart enough to use that. Good for them and their buyer. Unfortunately, I stepped it up a notch, and with my buyer, I advised him not to put a cap on it. So the other offer used the escalatory clause, and they said they would be willing to pay $10,000 over asking price, and that was the cap. They would pay no more than X amount. Now, with my buyer, I told him he has nothing to lose. He can always decline if it gets too high, and not to put a cap on it. So he chose not to put a cap on it, and he would pay $500 more than the highest priced offer. And ultimately, that's what put him over the top. We basically had the other offer, again, said they would pay no more than $10,000 over asking price. And so we basically got it $10,500 over asking price. So the buyer was elated. They were very happy. They got the house. The house did appraise. So there was no issues there. And there was no issues with the home inspection as well. So this was a great house, and he would have never got this home had he have not worked with a realtor that advised them to use the escalatory clause. And again, like I pointed out, there was half a dozen other realtors that never advised their buyers to use the escalatory clause, and their buyers missed out. And my buyer today closed and is very happy. So again, if you'd like me to help you purchase a home in the Northeast Florida area, I would be glad to help you. We use a number of different strategies. You always have to be creative and always changing with the times and the market. The market never stays the same. I'm sure in a couple years from now, we'll be dealing with something totally different. We use the latest technology. We use the latest strategies for our buyers and sellers, and we'd love to help you with that as well. So do me a favor, comment in the comments below and let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know if you've ever used an escalatory clause, if you've ever worked with a realtor that used an escalatory clause, if you used it and it didn't work, or you used it and it did work. Would love to hear from you. Also, comment below if you'd like me to share other strategies with you and help you buy a home in the Northeast Florida area. We'll help you whether it's resale or new construction. And it costs you absolutely nothing to use me as your realtor or use a realtor to buy a home, because our commissions are paid through the proceeds of the sale by the listing agent. So would be glad to help you. Look forward to talking to you soon. Again, I'll put more information below, and you can always contact us through the information that we provided. Look forward to helping you, and talk to you on the next one.